In the recent string of videos I've been covering, I dropped one on an anime called Cello Hiki no Gache, about a boy who pretty much is trying to master the cello, and a cat comes into the mix to make it all happen. Great video, go check it out. But that same day, a viewer commented, shout out to you, and told me about today's anime that falls into a similar vein to the former. So we'll be getting into Neko Hiki no Orurane, or Orurane the Cat Player. It's close to Christmas season, and this isn't a Christmas anime by the way, but it's snowy at moments. Actually, it snows quite a lot. You'll see a Christmas tree or two, and it does tell you that the date is December the 20th. But this dude's orchestral group had recently disbanded, and the OVA opens up as he's walking through town when he stumbled into an alleyway after losing the money that's supposed to get him something to drink. He peeps a stray cat who might be a drunk his goddamn self. But the cat is not without an owner, and our story really begins when this strange sorcerer-looking old man steps into the frame with a bunch of other cats popping out his jacket. When dude and the old man start talking, it leads to the old man talking cryptic about his cat in a way that seems like the cat is being utilized as some sort of tool. Confused as any of us would be, the kid asks him what exactly does he mean. So the old man invites him to an event going down at the local bar on the 23rd. As the man gets up to leave, he finally discloses his name as Orurane, of course representing the OVA's title. On the evening of the 23rd, when we get to the show, everyone is kinda disturbed almost by what they see. Here comes this guy with a bunch of cats in his trench coat making them play music and an instrument in harmony. Magic? Quite possibly. At first it just sounds like a bunch of cats meowing, but quickly evolves into something straight out the orchestra. It's kinda eerie, cause if you close your eyes and began to listen to this, you'd assume you'd open your eyes to three beautiful women singing on stage, not this creepy shit right there. Later on we're told that this skill has been acquired while Orurane has been up in the mountains isolated surrounded by all these cats. I guess being alone really challenges your imagination, huh? But he developed this bright idea to learn to use cats as musical instruments. What makes Cello Hiki no Gache and Neko Hiki no Orurane so scarily similar is our friend here shortly after the show reveals that he was a cellist. Remember I told you he was in an orchestra that disbanded and he was the cellist just like our dude from Cello Hiki no Gache, or Gache the cellist. But yeah, the two make a bond and you can expect some great music that comes out of that. Yeah, I'll let you enjoy the rest of it for yourself as it does continue to bring cheer and entertainment for the other 20 minutes or so. It does get real music video-esque at one point and takes you out of reality where the cats and our two main characters start flying around, and this is where the artistic part of the thing starts to really showcase itself, which I really enjoyed. Honestly, just go watch this because I think it's one of the better anime experiences I've reviewed recently, and I just can't see anyone not appreciating what this had to offer. Especially the ending, it just left me with this positive feeling and I couldn't hold back the hard smile. Someone commented on this anime on a website calling it a Iyashike, which I never heard of this term, but I'll put the meaning right there. And it definitely embodies this in every sense of the word. The anime is broken up into multiple movements or sections of the story, which is an interesting choice because it's only half an hour long, but each movement is anywhere from a few minutes down to like 45 seconds, and there are 8 in total. There's nothing either bad or good about the art or animation here, but I always want to give credit to the anime that are not that known, even its source material, but still manage to have gotten a fair enough attention to detail to be appreciated years into the future. And that's what you get here. I really enjoyed the art style, mainly because of the setting. Kinda interesting, it really favors Hiki no Gache a lot, especially the 90s remake version, not the Takahata original, but yeah. Pretty backgrounds and aesthetics are offered throughout the OVA. It gets a bonus for being snowy as it goes well with the theme of the holiday season we're in right now. Actually, certain backgrounds here are downright breathtaking as far as hand-drawn cells go. You can see it here for yourself, it's just that the animation with it doesn't do them much justice, but oh well. The music is of course very enjoyable, a hybrid between traditional classic music, jazz, and even some contemporary 90s style of melodic music. Also, there was some rock kinda sliding in there. It wasn't too rock, ish I'll say, but it was kind of trying to force its way in there, especially in that artistic part towards the end. With it being a music-oriented anime, I felt like the music really was very important, and I'm glad they delivered with that. That first song that Orurane plays with the cats, something in the frequency is very orgasming to the ear, from the female voices to the male bass that blends in perfectly. You'd have to watch it to understand, but there was extra effort put into this for sure. Overall, this joint from 1992 is unique, man. The concept of Gandalf's older brother using a tender animal like a cat for an instrument is semi-amusing to me. I'm sure it's not the most original thing in the world at this point, probably not even back then. But it works for this, and I was thoroughly amused. Most definitely, I think this has the potential to be one of those Christmas or winter season rewatchable ones that you may come back to every year because of how innocent and warm it is. It honestly is just positive vibes from top to bottom and done in a way that isn't too corny or, overdoing it. Thanks so much to the viewer that recommended this to me, and please, to all subscribers, if you're watching this, I do see all the comments and recommendations, and 90% of the recommendations I get will make it to the channel eventually. Hope all of you are well, happy holidays, and Merry Christmas from Rekka. Like the video, comment down below what y'all want to see next. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Animebackwhen.